The Mona Lisa, an enigmatic smile, a gaze that seems to follow you, and a mystery that has intrigued the world for centuries. This iconic painting, the very symbol of Renaissance art, was born from the masterful hand of Leonardo da Vinci, one of the most renowned artists of all time. Painted in the early 16th century, the Mona Lisa is not just an art piece, but a testament to da Vinci's genius and versatility. Housed in the Louvre Museum in Paris, this masterpiece enchants millions every year with its captivating charm and understated elegance. It's not just the elusive smile or the mysterious gaze that makes the Mona Lisa a global phenomenon. It's the remarkable detail, the subtle color palette, the revolutionary use of light and shade, and the incredible realism that make this painting an unparalleled masterpiece. But did you know this iconic masterpiece was once stolen, vanishing without a trace? In the early morning hours of August 21, 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen. It was a theft so audacious, so bewildering that it seemed more like a plot from a thrilling novel than a real-life event. The painting, a masterpiece of the Italian Renaissance, had been hanging in the Louvre for over a century, admired and studied by countless visitors. The thief had the audacity to steal the painting during the busiest hours of the museum. It was a Monday, and the museum was closed for maintenance, providing the perfect cover for the thief. The painting was removed effortlessly from the wall. 4 iron pegs that held the painting in place were left on the floor, and the spot where the Mona Lisa once smiled mysteriously was left empty. The initial shock was followed by utter confusion. The missing painting was not immediately noticed. It was assumed that the painting had been removed for photography, a common practice at the time. But as the hours ticked by and the Mona Lisa was still missing, panic began to set in. The museum was searched, researched, and searched again, but there was no sign of the illustrious lady. The news of the theft spread like wildfire, not just in France but around the world. The French newspapers called it the heist of the century, a crime against their national heritage. The public was shocked and the authorities were left red-faced. With no leads, no suspects, and no motive, the police were left scrambling. The theft of the Mona Lisa was not just a crime, it was a violation of public trust. It was a stark reminder that even the world's most famous painting, a symbol of human achievement and artistic brilliance, was not safe from the greed of men. The world waited with bated breath, hoping for the safe return of the Mona Lisa, the lady with the enigmatic smile. So, who was audacious enough to steal the world's most famous painting? The answer to that question would shock the world and etch the name of one man into the annals of art history forever. The culprit was none other than an Italian handyman named Vincenzo Peruggia, a name that would etch itself into the annals of art history, not for creating a masterpiece, but for stealing one. Peruggia was not your typical art thief. He was an ordinary man, a worker, a patriot. Peruggia, a handyman and painter, had worked at the Louvre and knew its labyrinthine layout like the back of his hand. This knowledge would prove invaluable in his audacious plan. He believed with fervent nationalism that the Mona Lisa, a jewel of Italian heritage, had been wrongfully taken from his homeland. He saw himself not as a thief, but as a patriot, reclaiming what rightfully belonged to Italy. On that fateful day in August 1911, Peruggia concealed himself inside the Louvre, donned a white smock similar to what the museum staff wore, and waited until the museum was closed to the public. As the hallways emptied and silence fell, he seized his opportunity. He removed the famous portrait, tucked it under his smock, and walked out of the museum, unnoticed. The theft was as simple as it was audacious. Peruggia's master plan was as naive as it was bold. He intended to return the painting to Italy, expecting it to be greeted with national celebration, and himself hailed as a hero. He kept the painting hidden in a trunk in his Paris apartment for over 2 years, planning his next move. But the Mona Lisa was too famous, and Peruggia too ordinary to keep such a secret for long. The theft had stirred up a global frenzy, and the world was on the hunt for the missing masterpiece. Peruggia was in over his head, and he could not have possibly foreseen the storm that his actions would unleash. But how did this audacious theft come to light? Stay tuned to uncover the thrilling chase that led to the recovery of the world's most famous painting. 2 years after its disappearance, the Mona Lisa was found. In a twist of fate, it was the audacious attempt by Vincenzo Peruggia to sell the painting that led to its recovery. Peruggia, under the pseudonym Leonardo Vincenzo, approached Alfredo Geri, an art dealer in Florence, with an offer that was too intriguing to resist. Jerry was initially skeptical, but his curiosity was piqued when Perugia produced a painting wrapped in red cloth. Unveiling it, he revealed the enigmatic smile of Mona Lisa, a sight unseen for 2 long years. Overwhelmed and suspicious, Jerry agreed to buy the painting, but not before he had it verified by an expert. He reached out to Giovanni Poggi, the director of the Uffizi Gallery, who instantly recognized the stolen masterpiece. As the art world held its breath, Poggi, Jerry, and Perugia met for a final inspection of the painting. Under the guise of a potential purchase, Poggi confirmed its authenticity and alerted the authorities. Perugia was arrested at his hotel, still clueless about the trap he had walked into. Mona Lisa was temporarily displayed at the Uffizi Gallery, attracting thousands of visitors who flocked to witness the iconic painting's return. The Italian public was torn between viewing Perugia as a nationalistic hero or a common thief. After a brief sojourn in Italy, Mona Lisa was returned to the Louvre amidst much fanfare and relief. The painting's homecoming was nothing short of a celebration. Crowds thronged the Louvre to catch a glimpse of the infamous artwork. It was hung in the same spot it occupied before its abduction, now under heightened security. The Mona Lisa's 2-year absence had only amplified its mystique, and it was now more popular than ever. The Mona Lisa was back home, but the story doesn't end here. The painting's theft and subsequent recovery sparked a global fascination, catapulting it into a realm of fame that not even Leonardo da Vinci could have predicted. The whispers of Mona Lisa's smile continue to resonate, echoing the thrilling tale of her disappearance and triumphant return. Opening. The theft of the Mona Lisa had a profound impact on the art world. Imagine for a moment, a world where the Mona Lisa's smile wasn't as famous as it is today. Hard to picture, isn't it? That's the power of a single act of theft. But how did this theft change the art world? Firstly, it led to a revolution in how museums protect their precious collections. Before the theft, security measures were, quite frankly, lax. There was a prevailing belief that no one would dare steal something as precious and renowned as a piece of art. But the audacious theft of the Mona Lisa changed all that. It was a wake-up call, shaking museums out of their complacency. They realized the need for increased security measures, ushering in an era of advanced protection systems, vigilant guards, and intricate alarm systems. The theft of the Mona Lisa, in essence, transformed museums into modern-day fortresses. But that's not all. The theft also catapulted the Mona Lisa to a level of fame that was previously unimaginable. Yes, she was already famous, but the theft, the headlines, the international manhunt, they all stoked the fires of public interest. People who had never before shown an interest in art were suddenly captivated by the story of the stolen masterpiece. The Mona Lisa was no longer just a painting. She was a symbol, a mystery, a story that captured the world's imagination. The theft made the Mona Lisa more than just a painting. It transformed her into a legend, a treasure, an enigma that the world couldn't get enough of. It amplified her allure, making her the most famous painting in the world. Closing. The Mona Lisa's smile became more enigmatic than ever, her allure amplified by her incredible journey. The whispers of the smile, unmasking Mona Lisa, a tale of art, theft, and intrigue. So we've journeyed through the enigmatic story of the Mona Lisa, from its creation to its daring theft and eventual recovery. We've visited the Louvre, walked the streets of Florence, and delved into the shadowy underworld of art crime. We've unmasked the unlikely thief, an Italian handyman, who stole the masterpiece out of a misguided sense of patriotism, only to be caught attempting to sell it. And we've seen the lasting impact of this monumental theft, which catapulted the Mona Lisa to her status as the most famous painting in the world. This story is a fascinating blend of art, crime, mystery, and history. It's a testament to the enduring allure of the Mona Lisa, her enigmatic smile, and the whispers of intrigue that surround her. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of art and crime, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of the world.